What's up, man? It's another episode of Hip Hop America. And today I want to discuss this big debate going on about who is this generation's Tupac. Man, there's been a lot of arguments about this going on, so let's get into it, man.
Brian Hunt on the beat.
So, yeah, man. So, I want to discuss, man, ever since, and I don't want to speak on it too much because I feel like a lot of people been posting videos about him for clout and to get views. So I don't really want to speak on him too much, but he kind of like what initiated this whole debate. So ever since X passed, rest in peace X, ever since X passed, everybody been calling him like this generation Tupac. Okay, it's been a lot of uproar. A lot of people don't agree. A lot of people think he this generation Tupac. Okay, let me tell you my opinion on this. And I know a lot of niggas gonna be mad in the comments, just this and that. Okay, you gotta listen to what this generation saying. They saying this is their generation Tupac. And I could see the similarities. And first, let me say, one of the people who just started listening to X when he passed. And I'm listening to his music, man. He got music a lot of people could relate to, like Tupac. You know, normal people who work, ain't working, live normal lives. So I could see the similarities. Another similarity I see when he passed, like he touched so many people. Like I'm talking about to the point the fans, they grieving for real. This ain't like one of them rappers you hear about them passing and then you like, oh, rest in peace. Then these people feel like they lost a family member. Like I think a lot of people feel like X was like family, listening to his music. Now I'm not being the one to judge because I feel that way. My favorite rapper is Lil Bootsy. And that's how I feel about him. I feel like Boots is like a brother, a best friend in my head. Like, I feel like the stuff he rap about, I can relate to it so much that I think it's almost like he talking to me or something. So, I can understand how people feel about it. A lot of people, people are standing in line for hours to go to his memorial. His music is skyrocketing. A lot of people cared about him. Okay, and that's how a lot of people feel about Tupac. And then the whole stuff like him predicting his death, the way he died, it's a lot of similarities with Tupac I could agree with. Okay, but you can't tell people how they feel about their generation. If they say that's their generation Tupac, that's how they feel. Because me personally, I feel like my generation was like the Bootsy, Gucci Mane, Wayne era, And I feel like Bootsy is that generation Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And because of the similarities in their music. And like I say, I remember when Bootsy got cancer, like my heart dropped, like as if somebody told me I had cancer. So I understand how people could have such a connection to an artist. But my question to everybody is, if you don't feel like X is this generation Tupac, who do you think is this generation Tupac? I'm going to throw two names out there who I think this generation Tupac is, and I know a lot of niggas going to get mad, but here we go, I don't give a fuck. Lil Uzi Vert and NBA Youngboy. Me personally, I think NBA Youngboy is this generation Tupac. The similarities in their music, like you know, NBA youngboy rap about a lot of street life, but he rap about trying to get away from the street life. Like, he not glorifying it. Like, he rapping about, it's a lot of positive in his music, and it motivates a lot of people. And Lil Uzi Vert, he got the same type of fans. Like, these fans will do crazy shit for these artists, man. Like, and me personally, I feel like NBA YoungBoy is probably this generation Tupac. And I could see why people say it probably would be. And like I say, me personally, my generation, I say Bootsy bad.
2 hours later.
My fault, man. My phone here wrong. But to end this video, tell me who are your thoughts on who is this generation Tupac and why you feel like that's this generation Tupac. Or do you feel like an artist will never compare to Tupac? Let me know your opinion in the comments.